Good evening, Swirly Nation, and welcome back to the LeCom Harbor Center in Buffalo, New York for tonight's game between Lil Caesars and your Pittsburgh Penguins Elite. Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Game 4 of the weekend for both of these teams. Live here from Buffalo. It's been a wonderful event here, hosted by those Buffalo Junior Sabres we've mentioned so many times. We want to definitely thank them for hosting here, their beautiful facility. As these two teams come in, Caesars 2-1 on the weekend, and the Penguins 2-0-1 on the weekend. Caesars will be in their white uniforms, their white jerseys, with a cursive Lil Caesars in light blue across the chest, light blue shoulders accented with the orange, those bright orange pants, white socks with blue and orange stripes, and white buckets with the Lil Caesar logo. Pizza, pizza on the helmet. Your Penguins will be in their black uniforms, as has become the tradition for the weekend. Black jerseys with the Penguin logo on the chest, black pants, black socks, and everything with gold and white striping. And of course, the iconic gold Pens Elite helmet. Warm-ups have concluded as they gather around their respective benches. And we'll bring you the starting lineups here in just a minute. We're joined in the booth, once again, by former NHL superstar,
yep.
Memorial Cup winning,
Yep.
Colby Armstrong.
Thanks, buddy. I ran into a buddy of mine, Doug Lynch is his name. He ended up scoring the Memorial Cup clinching overtime winner. I believe it was in double overtime. Who is here playing for Team Bermuda.
Team Bermuda.
In the ball hockey championships that are being held here at Riverworks in Buffalo. So,
okay.
Pretty cool. A buddy of mine texted me, Terry Ryan.
Oh, boy. As Slava comes in, Fegan says no, and we'll get a penalty here.
I don't know how he hooked him. He waited for the stick to come back, and he got a stick. I would like to see that replay.
Star will have a seat. We'll go through the starting lineups here real quick. In net number 1, Zeke Fegan on defense. Lucky 7 defense. It's 77 Jake Starr who heads to the sin bin here. And number 7, Tino Valella. Up front for the Penguins, the right wing, number 11, Jack Reel. The left wing, 43, Cameron Evans. And it's center, number 10, Luca Filiaggi. So you're saying about the Memorial Cup.
Yeah, so I was saying, a buddy just texted me, Terry Ryan, the ex-first-round selection of the Montreal Canadiens years ago, and had a short stint in the NHL, but from Newfoundland is here, I believe, representing Canada. They're playing in Greece in the semifinals tonight.
Is that over at Riverworks?
It's over at Riverworks, yeah.
Might be worth the trip, buddy.
6:15 tonight. He just texted me, so I knew something was going on. Crazy.
There's a nice little
a couple guys. I haven't been to Riverworks yet, but
there's a nice little pub.
Yeah, we'll be there in a month also with the Chicklets Cup as well. That
a little scouting maybe.
Here,
write that off.
Yeah. If there's a pub there, I'll find a way to talk some hockey. We can write anything off. Oh,
as there it is on the stick of night for Caesars on the power play. So an early penalty on Starr. Penguins have had penalty issues, I feel like, through the first weekend. The Sabres got a 5-on-3 goal. Middlesex got a power play goal. Here, Caesars jumps out early, less than a minute in, as that rebound popped right to the stick of night at the side of the cage. Zeke Fegan trying to get back to the puck, couldn't quite do so.
Yeah, it was just a perfect bounce, wasn't it?
It'll be Mikkel Murray to take the draw. Merlot off the boards. Back to Merlot again as he plays catch with Carver of Little Caesars. It's chipped deep past Swanson. Carver back to get it. Mikkel Murray there in front for Carter. He couldn't get the puck past the Caesar netminder. Julius with a heavy blast that deflects wide of the net. It was a good shot, low, hard from Julius. Real defending now as R.J. Thompson drives through. He's got Aiden Kelly on his wing. Gives it to Kelly, and his shot sails up over the net, defended by Fegan as that net comes off. We've seen that a couple times here with Fegan. He put it back on this time. And now Real with a little stick lift.
He kind of gave up body position with the thoughts of just lifting his stick and getting through. It almost worked.
Hey, Colby, we're picking up tens of subscribers per broadcast. Remember, if you're listening to us on replay or live, hit the subscribe button below, as here comes Trupiano with a pass in front that goes off Tanguay's stick, off the pad of Fegan. It'll be brought up and not out. Fegan has lost his skate blade, I believe.
Yep. This happened at practice, actually, also. I believe a week ago, I saw this little knee shuffle move.
Assistant coach Nolan Trombetta out to be the pit crew for the Penguins as they change some tires here. He's almost as fast as a NASCAR pit crew here, Colby.
I'd say he's a little slower.
Now we're breaching into that. Going to cost his race car driver a lap or two. As Fegan banging his skate into the ground, looks like he's got that skate blade back in place, clicked in there. I'm not sure if he's got the CCMs that you twist or the Bowers that you click.
What the goalie skates look like, I have no clue nowadays. I saw those goalie skates that you just turn the dial like you have in those golf shoes. If I was a goalie, I'd go
that's
with
the
that.
That's the CCM setup across the board.
I would go with that setup, I think.
That's what Cam uses too. It's the same on the player skates. The Star will get to the puck, chopping it up to the
No,
line,
I'm
but not up.
talking about like the laces.
Yeah.
So you don't have to tie your
Yeah,
skates.
I can't even imagine, because if you take a puck off that and it shatters, you're just done. Like, you're buying a new pair of skates.
Yeah, if I was a goalie though and it was covered up by chance.
As Star fires it up through center. Bouncing puck eludes the stick of Hartman. Back comes Tanguay. Shot to the glove. Fagan gloves it. Holds on. We got Rachel and Andy chiming in on the chat. Welcome to the broadcast, guys.
Just some puck management here early for the Pens. Just
in their 2 wins, we've seen them jump out early,
Yeah.
getting 2 big goals against the Hill Academy as well as the Buffalo Junior Sabres on their way to 2 victories. Here, they're going to play a little bit from behind. The Middlesex game was 0-0 for quite some time as a shot comes in from Thompson. Off the pad of Fagan, and here comes Filiaggi trying to dive through. Hare able to poke that stick out and just get it away from the Penguin forward. As it's rimmed up to the line, here's Ofterhide, banking it off the boards. McFall follows on. It'll be an offside play as Filiaggi had yet to vacate the zone.
I'm not going to lie, I came back from lunch and I know you were intrigued by your football team. Pitt, who was, I saw handily winning their game, but I laid down for a second, Jer Bear.
I like it.
And I
so you're well rested.
No, I almost didn't come to the game. I was just going to turn on Cine. I was going to go on YouTube on the TV and just watch you.
Aiden Kelly cuts in for Caesars. Good poke there by Ofterhide to get control. He banks it heavy off the boards. Kelly will get it again. This time he plays it in deep. We do have the Pitt game on here. That's Filiaggi trying to enter.
He had him.
Knocks it away. Filiaggi back in front for McFall. But back comes Caesars. It's Moon to Kelly. McFall able to knock it away from him. Julius will ride Kelly into the corner.
Talk to him.
Filiaggi hitting Moon as it's rimmed up to the point. It's Carver taking control for Caesars.
There, you see how McFall is after it there. That's what we've got to do a better job. Just getting up on forechecks. That F1 is so important.
Puck centered. And out come the Penguins. Here's McFall to the line and deep. He's looking for a line change. It'll be Gostick and McElmurray on. Along with Carter as it's lofted behind Starr. Starr takes a bump from Kessler. They battle in the corner. Starr tries to pop it past Thompson. Thompson sends it back the other way. Kessler will wedge it further for Merlot. Merlot's pass, read by Knight, the Caesar goal scorer. And we'll get a hook here. Kessler is going to head off for hooking Carter as the goaltender for Caesars will play the puck.
And a rough.
And he's going to get another one, too. He's going to sit for a pair of penalties.
4-minute penalty.
So it'll be a 6-minute penalty, or a 3-minute penalty. So the Penguins with an opportunity here on the man advantage.
He hooks him through the neutral zone. They got that. Brody actually has his stick tied up in himself. And he goes to hand it back to Kessler, and instead of saying thank you, he gets a shot to the chops.
Yeah, which could cost him a game. Dad, Ryan Kessler, the head coach of Caesars.
So 3 minutes, is that
requested a conversation with the official there. Yeah, double minor, 3 minutes. Wouldn't it be 2 different penalties? It's not really a double minor. I'd like to see the Pens get a 5-on-3 for 90 seconds, but it'll be 3 minutes of 5-on-4 action here. Well, hopefully it'll be like not much time of 5-on-4. As McElmurray and Carter come together, they both fall down, and springing up ice is Caesars. That's Slavic. He'll play it back to Knight. Knight's got hair on the outside as Caesars controls here shorthanded. Slavic with it. Carrying to the outside. Carter able to disrupt that. Here's Gostick with it. Over to Carter just in front of him. Knight pressures Carter. Carter finds Gostick. There we are in front for a one-timer by Malella, and he just couldn't get good wood on it.
That was a good play.
Rimmed around, pass Gostick out to center. Caesars will change penalty killers. as we get an icing. Good slow skate by Starzy. Pick game back underway.
What do you think about your team? 28-0 beat down right now, but
Tough to tell against a team
Yeah.
like Wofford, but I mean, 28-0 feels good. New power play unit for the Penguins here with 2:16 to go on the man advantage. Face off one over to Evans. It goes between his legs. It's rimmed around by Carver. Ofterhide will get there. Ofterhide, good job possessing. Under pressure immediately from Caesars down to the half wall. Here's Parrish looking
there.
to set
You got
things
him.
up.
he had him.
He'll go up to Real. Over to Ofterhide. Back to Real. Looking, back to Ofterhide. Over to Kaminsky. To Ofterhide. Fake pass, fake slap. Over to Real. Set up Evans. Evans' one-timer is stopped and covered.
Some nice puck movement there. Good job by Evans to find that soft spot.
He kept moving in,
Yeah.
out, in, out, up, down, just trying to find space. Good movement away from the puck. Real able to find him there. The best scoring chance thus far for the Pens. As Ofteride will glove it down. Nice work there. Parrish at the point. Over to Ofty. Fakes one way, goes the other. Cuts in front. Evans will wind, he'll fire, he'll find the big Caesars logo on the chest.
Yeah, and we didn't have anybody moving inside to the net. Kind of a broken down Ofterhide on the flank. We had Paris up top, so just reading and filling in where other guys aren't.
This time Evans will control the draw. Back to Ofterhide. Down to Real looking. Banks it off the defender's skate. Almost looked like he tried that. Back for Parrish. Parrish possesses. I love it. He's using his body there to protect the puck as Kaminsky crashes the net. Parrish will carry all the way around. Stopping against the wall. Twisting back. Looking. Trying to feed it across. It'll miss the stick of Real. Here's Kaminsky with it. Kaminsky over to Real. Fakes one way. Goes the other. Evans teeing it up. Looking. He'll go backside for Real. And a sweeping shot. Better save.
Keep it in.
Good puck movement again. Evans looked for the one-timer. It was a rolling puck, so he controlled it and was able to get it over to Real for a great scoring chance. Just puck on the edge for both of those guys there as Evans darts in. Gives it to Ofterhide. Knocked down on the play by Trupiano. Go pump free. Here's Evans. Winding, firing, and kicked away. 3 or 4 good scoring chances by this unit. 20 seconds left on the Kessler double minor. Ofterhide winding, firing. Here's Julius. Fresh body on. He'll rim it around. Parrish and Ofterhide debate who gets it. It'll be Parrish who keeps it in, but only briefly. And it'll be cleared out and killing off the penalties.
Heads up! I had to get vocal there. That could have been ugly.
The Penguins. So some good chances. I thought the power play looked excellent. Just unable to
Yeah, it looked
get
really
one by.
good. It looked really good, no question.
How about Coach Prime getting a win? Colorado Buffaloes over the TCU Horned Frogs, who made it to the national title game last year.
Well, he said he was coming.
He put together something on weekend one as Filiaggi tries to break free. Here's Hare with the puck. Backed off the boards for Julius, up for Filiaggi. Filiaggi leaned on by Slavic. As Armstrong comes crashing through, tries to center one. Here comes Caesars on the counterattack. It'll be Adams. Adams will dump it in behind Fegan. Battle in behind. Here's Filiaggi wedging it up the wall. Slavic to the puck. His shot off Fegan's blocker. Rebound rolls around in front, and it's cleared to the area behind the cage. Nice job. Julius able to pick it up, and a nice play to rim it around to Carter. Carter up the boards. Bumped, has it knocked off his stick. Carver will pick it up, but a puck pops free. There's Armstrong trying to get it through to the net. Carter followed on and swiped away by the Caesars defense. It'll be tossed up and wedged towards the net by Little Caesars. McElmurray and Merlot in after it for the Pens. Caesars coming away with it. Here's Armstrong looking for Hartman. It'll go past him.
Uh-oh.
As Hartman up on the forecheck. Now Kelly. Hartman plays takeaway in the corner as he's crunched and he's down. Trupiano with a hit on Hartman. I saw his head and back bounce off the boards there.
Just coming off a battle, Hartman just left himself a little exposed, spinning off the battle.
Looks to be okay as he's up and back to the bench.
Support guy, Trupiano, came in and finished him.
Ref doing a good job there of explaining what the call was. So the Pens will head back to the man advantage. They're going to try McFall and Schub with Paris and the lucky 7 defense pair of Villela and Starr. Here's Paris. Swiping it in front. McFall unable to get a stick on it, but he'll get to the puck in the corner. Trying for the point, that's picked off. But immediate pressure from Paris will force it to be turned over to Starr. The Penguins will try to set things up again. Here's Schub tossing it in. Sippets back to get it for Caesars. Rimmed around past the stick of Hare. Has a nice move by McFall to pick it up, looking for Schub in front. It'll come off the side of the cage, and the net is off of its pegs. We will get a whistle and a stop and play. 1:02 left in the man advantage on the Trupiano minor. 4:20 to play in the first period. 4:20. I want to say hi to Todd Bolus out there. I'm sure he's watching. As Jake Starr will pick it up in the Pens' end. After a clear by Caesars. Area behind the net. Finds McFall to bank off of his stick. Paris in after it. Turned back the other way by Knight. McFall will battle at the line. Paris and McFall unable to get control, so Caesars will dump it all the way back down. It's icing if it's far enough, and it is. So the faceoff will come all the way back. Faceoff will be to the left of the Caesars cage. Looks like a review in the pick game as Jurkovic gets hit in the head. A sandwich play there. Could have a Wofford player going off for targeting here as Kaminsky has the puck. Back to the point for Ofterhide. Ofterhide to Filiaggi. Filiaggi possessing, looking. Sauces it to Ofterhide. Ofterhide will fake slap again to Kaminsky. His shot to the chest and saved.
I wouldn't mind seeing Ryland maybe blast one through. Just change the way they may approach.
Gostick on the right, Filiaggi at center, Evans the left wing here. The last 14 of the man advantage. Filiaggi able to swipe it back to Kaminsky. Kaminsky tried to play it across the Ofterhide. It'll be picked off by Kelly. Short-handed back comes Caesars. Kaminsky keeps it to the outside, and Ofterhide will pick the puck up. Ofterhide will go indirect off the boards for Gostick. Gostick drives in, pulls up and sets up Kaminsky. Nice job finding the trailer there as it'll be deflected.
I think they're saying it hit the wall.
Yeah, there's a wall up above.
Yeah,
good
the
call.
netting's against the wall.
It did make a different sound.
Not as good a power play attempt as we saw in the first couple with Kessler in the box. But see if you can get some momentum here, 5-on-5 going.
Evans set to take the face-off. Battle Trupiano swipes it to the corner. Filiaggi has his stick knocked out of his hand. He gets leaned on. As Carver will send it up the wall. Gostick cuts off a Caesars player, lets it roll free to Julius. He's in a bit of a battle. He'll dump it in. Carver there. Carver, heavy off the glass, looking for Tanguay. Tanguay able to hit Trupiano. It's a 2-on-1. He's trailed by Slavic. Good defensive play by Julius to break it up. And he'll hit Filiaggi. Filiaggi coming up the wing. Oh, off of Evans. Evans was trying for Gostick.
I think he's just trying to
just
lay
a
that
bouncing
one over
puck.
there.
Oh. As the Penguins forecheck here. It'll come off of Tanguay. Starr runs into Slavic, and Merlot picks up the puck. He goes for Gostick off the backhand. Cutting to the middle as he wedges it in further. Filiaggi there. Reel to the puck. Reel and Starr. As it's chopped all the way down.
No icing.
No ice as it'll come off Reel. Here's Starr with it. Good definitive call there by the official. Early, loud as Adams will pick it off. Looking backside for Thompson. Taking a hit to make a play. There's McElmurray. Bilello along the boards. Battling with Schmid. Out to the point for Ship. It's a blast. Kelly picks it up. Tries to tuck it around Fagan. Hits the back of the goaltender and it stays out. Now we have Armstrong with a nice little poke. He's got Reel with him. Kelly on the back pressure. Tries to go saucy on it. And Kelly will pick it off. Again, that puck just kind of rolling weird as McElmurray tries to get control. Now it's a 3-on-2 for Caesars. Crisscrossing. Kelly and Thompson as a stick-on puck deflection sends high into the netting above the cage.
5-7 shots. I think all our shots have come at a man advantage here. Let's get some more 5-on-5 action. Some more pucks in on the Caesars goalie and a little bit more havoc. Puck recovery.
Shot from the point, kicked out by Fagan. He gets to the rebound as well. And second rebound comes to the stick of Kelly. And he'll slide it under the Penguin goaltender. And Caesars takes a 2-0 lead with a goal in the last minute there. Aufderheim was knocked down on the play. Fagan got a pair of them and was kind of falling backwards as it slid underneath. Harris puts the body on Trupiano as Julius gathers the puck. Now Merlot up for Carter. Will come off Carter tonight, and back in comes Kelly. Around a pair, splits the D and tries to go up top. It'll miss the cage and end up in the netting. Fagan adjusting some straps here, it looks like, on the pads. 33.2 seconds to play. Penguins trailing by a pair. Face-off won by Caesars. Fired in behind the cage. Here's McFall with it. Up for Schub. Schub trying to leather it through to Filiaggi. That was a good area attempt. Picked off by Caesars. Caesars organized here as Schub and Kessler come together.
I don't think either of them knew that one was coming.
As McFall comes away with it, Schub will wind and try to get one towards the net. It just trickles wide. McFall gets the puck. As the horn sounds, we would be mistaken to have a game between these two clubs and not talk about their last meeting, an epic 1-0 loss for the Penguins in the semifinals of the Pee Wee Quebec tournament that launched Caesars into the finals before they fell to the Czech Republic But what a run by this Penguins team in Quebec all the way to the semifinals. And that game 0-0 through regulation. And it took an overtime goal in 3-on-3 to decide the winner.
Yeah, it was
what an
pretty
epic
intense.
game.
It was pretty intense. I always tell people it was the best 0-0 game I may have ever seen.
And you can watch that game on Cine TV. It's available.
Go back and check it out. Yeah, if you really want to see it. These two teams meeting. Yeah, it was. Of course, they were wearing their Detroit Red Wings, representing Detroit. Their Detroit Red Wing jerseys. So, yeah, it was just a great game, back and forth. Some massive saves. Some posts were hit. And then the overtime action was just crazy too. So.
Yeah, Evans hit the crossbar on the
Yeah,
power play. Falbo with the knob save in overtime.
Yeah, it was crazy.
What a run. Preston Clutter had a run. He was phenomenal through that as well. But what an experience. And, you hear a lot of guys talk about it. I know, you on your podcast with Ryan Whitney, he talks about the South Shore Kings and their run bringing home the Pee Wee Quebec tournament.
Yeah.
But you hear guys who've gone there all the way from, the youth players who just experienced it to the NHL guys talking about how that was potentially their favorite hockey moment.
Yeah, a lot of guys think
youth.
back on it fondly, for sure, no doubt. Matt Murley, a buddy of mine, played in it too with a team called Uncle Sam's out of the Syracuse area. And, great experience. And I think for our team, that was, just lightning in a bottle for us. We just had the right kind of mojo. Everyone came together at the right time. We played some really good, fast hockey, exciting hockey, and put together a pretty fun tournament. A memory they can have forever.
Star rimming it around. Here's Evans with the breakout pass to McElmurray. He'll chip it past Schmidt and go get it. As they come together in the corner. Good support there by Reel. McElmurray continues to battle. Send it off the back of the cage. Sip it to McElmurray as he centers one. It won't get through to Evans. Evans pokes at it, though. Disrupts the breakout attempt. Back through center comes Trubiano, though. Star with a good stick there. That could have been interference. As they'll get back on it. Dumping it to the corner. Villela. Oh, Villela has it turned over in front off the glove. Fagan there to stop Slavic. Slavic will try again. This one blocked by McElmurray. It comes right back down to the glove of Slavic. He's chipped by Villela as he carries on. Reel will come away with the puck. Reel across. Evans on his backhand will cut in. Can he find a lane? He'll drive in, fire a sneaky backhander that catches blocker of Balch, I think is the last name of the Caesars goaltender in this one. B-A-L-C-H.
Yep.
Kelly's in on an offside play as Harry carries it in. Looks like Grammy Stetz chiming in as well. We also have a shout out. RJ Thompson would like to say hi to Grammy Ann in Iowa. We have a lot of Iowa tune-ins today as the Sabres big in Iowa as well. Shelley Wilford, an Iowa native and Hawkeye fan. As Kelly, he gets to the puck in behind. Nice play there by Parrish on the back pressure. It'll come free to Schub. Schub sends it all the way across. Sent up for Kaminsky. Now Gostick will wedge it in. Welch sets it up behind the cage. Turned it over to Gostick. Gostick down low to Schub. As Caesars will ice it, and we'll go back to the other end.
Trying to look for some kind of offensive zone pressure here. Or the Penguins get some shots, generate some kind of momentum, right, Jeremy?
That power play probably was 4 or 5 of those 5 shots.
I think it's so far early this year, what I've seen, and a thing we can really improve on is handling pucks in battle situations and coming out with pucks and how to touch pucks in those situations when.
So what's the secret to that?
just getting used to being in traffic with, the physicality now is a little different. And,
your hips low.
Finding that, kind of touch to poke it through a guy's feet and come out the other side where you're not, slap whacking it all over the place out of reach. And
Tanguay's going to head off as he got the elbow up high on Shub.
they're taking them both now.
And now Shub's going to go. It looks like it'll be 2 penalties on Tanguay as Tanguay trips Shub. We also see Alex Tanguay, current assistant coach of the Detroit Red Wings.
Yeah.
And former NHLer on the bench. Some experience on that bench.
Yeah.
Ryan Kessler, the head coach at Caesars. Getting his calisthenics in before the game.
Yeah, and I imagine this is nice for Tanguay as well before his life is living at the rink as a coach in the National Hockey League, and he gets to come be here now before camps start to kick off in the next few weeks. And
yeah, I was talking to Marty Wilford. They said their camp will start, rookie camp on the 15th, and everybody reports here in Buffalo on the 20th.
Yeah, so it's about to go down. So even for Wilford himself with the Buffalo Junior Sabres, he's make it when you can, but usually pretty busy, especially coaches. They put in long hours.
So Tanguay, I'm sure, enjoying this, and the Caesar players and taking advantage of his immense hockey knowledge. Very, very bright hockey mind. Alex Tanguay, I remember, loved watching him play. As a backhander comes off of Parrish, is gobbled up. Another power play shot for the Penguins. I think he's telling him it should be 91 to come out. 91 Adams in the box serving the Tanguay penalty, but Tanguay would be stuck in there. Tanguay wouldn't get to come out because he took both penalties. As Slavic, shorthanded, bumped by Hartman. Here comes Paris. Paris up the outside, defended by R.J. Thompson. As Sibbets plays takeaway, it'll be Gostick with it. Penguins maybe get away with a hook there. Gostick controls. Looking to feed it backside. Slavic reads it, cuts it off. And Starr will get control at center. Darting in to the outside. Wrapped around, here's Starr. Starr feeds it in front.
Oh, I think he would have had Hartman there if it left to go through.
As the puck fired up and
He's saying
out
it was
of play.
deflected. I don't think it was deflected. But
nonetheless, the faceoff will come out of the zone because of the deflection call. Update on the Pitt score for you Pitt fans. 7:30 to play in the third quarter. Pitt leading 35-0. As McFall and Evans on the ice, flanked by Filiaggi. Here's Starr with it. He'll fire it up the outside. Filiaggi battling through. It'll be Villela putting it off sides as Filiaggi was still in the zone. Caesars will change defenseman with 12 left on the man advantage for the Penguins. Starr saucing it off the boards. Evans couldn't control. Back comes Caesars. Here's Slavic. Bumped into by Villela. Filiaggi digs in to help out as Knight fires one. Fagan will glove that and hold on. Tanguay coming on the ice. He shouldn't be on the ice yet. He should be sitting for 3 minutes. The 1.5 penalty is up, but it should have been 3 minutes. of his time in the box.
Yeah, he should still be.
And I think
there.
this referee is going to catch it. Tanguay should still be in the box, I believe.
No, they're putting the wrong guy in now.
Yeah, Tanguay should still be in the box.
No
They're going to get
penalties on the board, but he gets out at whatever that time is of
plus,
the 3
so
minutes.
it should be a minute 20 from now.
Yeah.
These refs on top of it here.
Yeah,
5-on-5 hockey. Tanguay will be out in a minute 20. And a whistle. .11:07 to play here in the second period. Penguins trailing by a pair. And have struggled to generate offense here. As Adams gets control. Rolling puck will go to the corner for Filiaggi. Up for Evans. Little reverse hit on Trupiano. Filiaggi. Slavic comes in to hit him.
Go Luca.
Here's McFall knocked to the ice. Filiaggi will come away. He's got Evans. Can he find him? He does, but he throws it behind Evans. Evans will keep working. In front. Oh. Just missed everybody.
It's too
His off
bad.
guard will
That
pick
was
it
a
up.
good chance, just couldn't execute.
I'd like to see Filiaggi get that puck
A
over
little sooner,
a little sooner, a lot sooner on that one. As here comes Thompson. Driving in, winding and firing. And there's R.J. Thompson putting the puck in the net for Caesars. Saw the speed and power of number 6 for Caesars there.
Yeah, he just got it his own blue line on a turnover, and away he went. Couple crossovers one way, couple the other way, he's gone.
Elmery back for Merlot. It'll be Julius with it. Over to Merlot. Low. Up for Armstrong. Armstrong wedging it into the middle. McElmurray getting bumped. Carter follows on. Sippett with it. He'll rim it around for Schmid. Here's Thompson in offsides. Kessler was a step off. So we're going to face off outside the Penguins' zone. Harris to take the face-off. Merlot around for Julius. Julius looking for Gostick. As Kelly will try to keep it, they'll say it's an offside play. I think we're sitting next to potentially one of Aiden Kelly's family members. He is vehemently opposed to that particular call. Here's Paris. Knocking it forward. Caesars controls. It's here tonight. Knocked. Oh, I thought Gostick had that knocked out of the air. As it's tossed in behind the Caesars cage. Reversed by Knight. Hare will pick it up in the corner. There's Gostick to pick it off. He's leaned on. Then out comes Caesars. Moon taps it forward. Julius able to get there. Now Trupiano with it. Over to Knight. He has it come off of his skates. Here comes Shub looking for Gostick. That'll be broken up, and here's Trupiano to dump it in. It's rimmed all the way around for Kelly. He tosses it across for Thompson. Thompson down for Kelly. It'll be picked up. Here's Gostick. The South Hills connection as Gostick's leaned on from behind. Go down, no call, and no icing.
Gostick limping off. I don't know, you may do the splits a little bit there, maybe?
Yeah, a little awkward fall there with a player on in as Fagan will get to a puck, and as he pushes off, that net pops off again. Just an awkward spot to go into the boards with a player on you there for Gostick.
I think we have one shot 5-on-5 right now. Not.
Well, the sixth shot I know was on the power play.
Oh, was it another one? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it was Parrish's backhand on the last power play. It'll be Filiaggi. We lack flow here. There's not a lot of flow to the Penguins' offense in this one. Here's Starr with it. Up for Filiaggi. He goes over to Hartman. It's tipped away from him and gathered in. Starr able to defend that well. As Filiaggi tried to sweep it over to Reel. Now Hartman will get control. Hartman delivers a hit. As Filiaggi avoids a check. There's Trubiano in, and he'll wind and fire Fagan. Able to slip it right through. Here's Reel. Spinning it back to the middle. Hare picks it off. Shot in, deflects. Gloved out of the air by Ofterhide. He gets a save on the day. As Hartman's knocked down, he taps it right back to Ofterhide. Good breakout there by the Penguins. Here comes Filiaggi. Through center, darting to the outside, loses an edge, and back comes Caesars. Kaminski up for Reel. Reel looking for Filiaggi. It'll miss him and end up on net. The goaltender leaves it for the Caesars defense. They'll fly one up ice. That's picked off by McElmurray. Here's Reel. Along the boards. As now we're getting a penalty here. Interference and a rough, it looks like. Maybe two players going. Yep. Faceoff will be at center ice. So Evans to center this one. Armstrong and McFall. Ofterhide and Kaminski. It's Thompson. Jumps on the faceoff. One back towards the Penguins, and McFall tries for Evans. He was hogtied on the play. He had a stick up in his face, like stuck under his helmet there. As he shakes it off a little bit, it'll be a defensive zone faceoff now. Thompson wins it back to Kessler. His shot blocked. Evans will pressure. Could he poke free? Could not. Ofterhide gets the puck but falls down. Now Evans stood up at center ice, and the puck will trickle into this Caesars end. Armstrong up on the forecheck. Caesars stretches it all the way to Kessler. Tanguay will follow on. Good job by Ofterhide to get it to McFall. McFall trying back for Evans. It'll come off the skate of Thompson. Heavy off the boards, McFall there. Thompson knocks it back away to center. Here's Armstrong. Armstrong to Kaminski. Kaminski for Ofterhide. Ofterhide tried to poke it to the outside. Just couldn't.
Having one of those games right now. Nothing's going.
Kaminski bodied by Thompson. He'll battle Kessler. Evans will come away with it. He eludes a hit from Kelly, gets it to Armstrong. Armstrong across for McFall. He cuts to the middle. That's a later hit, I would think, but nope, they come back. Here's Kelly on sides as Kaminski knocks it away. Dumped to the corner. Trubiano gets there. Ofterhide battling him as Trubiano plays it back to the point for a heavy blast. It'll be deflected, and Fagan able to cover it up. Defensive zone faceoff. Paris set to take it. Checking on when they come out. There's two still sit in the box. It's Hare and Hartman. Paris on the faceoff. Taken by Julius and rimmed around. There's Carter with it. He tries to sneak by Kelly as a shot comes in just past Julius. I thought he might have been screening Fegan as it sailed wide of the net. Trubiano across to Kelly. Kelly tries backside feed looking for Moon. That'll be broken up nicely by Julius, rimmed around by Gostick. Good move there by the Penguin power forward. Able to get it out to center as he tried to drive the Caesar end. Julius banged in front of the boards. It'll be Caesars picking it up behind under pressure by Brody Carter. Out comes Caesars. Trupiano gains the zone. Sent across. A rolling puck will elude the stick of the Caesars defense as Kelly gets it. Merlot gives him a shove as the Penguins in their own end again. Ice has been tilted here for a bit. Good pressure by Carter. Julius now to it. He sends it up. Thompson will pick it off. Weaving in. Good save again by Fegan. They try to wrap it around. Better stick by Paris. He's been a force the entire weekend. As it goes off the stick of Julius up for Gostick. Gostick and Paris. As Gostick drags it to the middle, he loses control. A rolling puck picked up by Caesars. Penguins in the midst of a change. Here's Merlot. It's wedged around to Villela. Villela up for Paris. Paris galloping through center. Leaving it towards the high slot. Here comes Thompson. Thompson in. Tries Villela. Good poke there, but it's left for Slavic. Rebound comes off Tanguay. And Villela able to clear it all the way up with Reel in flight to Filiaggi. Filiaggi and Reel as Filiaggi tries to gain the corner and sweep it in. Short side. I don't know if he had Reel on the back door there, but here's Starr with a heavy shot. A couple 5-on-5 opportunities there for the Pens. Face-off will be in the Caesars zone. Filiaggi, Reel, and Schub with the lucky sevens on D. We might be able to have a Villela Star slot machine on our gaming app. We'd have to get him some NIL money, though.
Yeah. A little sponsorship. Youth hockey. Well, youth hockey gaming sponsorship. It'll truly be a first of its kind.
Yes.
And highly illegal.
I'm sure it is. I know you can do NIL for a lot of things. I'm fairly certain youth sports is gambling is not one of them. I am not an attorney, but I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night. It's Kessler in the corner, right back for a blast from Trupiano that beats Fegan to the glove side.
Yeah, just bouncing pucks around, not hanging on to pucks out of battles. Oh, we got an injury, it looks like now.
Or do we have another skate issue? No, maybe not. I don't know. Fegan may be injured. Clutter getting his gear. We certainly hope not. Penguins have avoided the injury bug thus far.
Not sure what it is. A little closer support, a little better at helping each other and getting out of little battles. This game's been handled by the Caesars team for the most part with possession.
As Evans digs in off the right, communicating there nicely with Kaminsky to have him go get that puck. Kel Murray will lean over the faceoff again, this time against Thompson. Wins it cleanly. A blast. Armstrong almost picked that off. Blast goes wide. Here's Armstrong with it. Can he get it to Evans? He feathers it to him. Just out of his reach. That was a good play.
Good thinking just to lay it into the speed of Evans, who is charging up ice.
That was a great read, because if he doesn't make that pass, Evans is offside by 35 feet.
Yeah, that's the way you got to do it, though. You got to go.
Yeah.
You got to go.
2:02 to play here. Yeah, you got to expect that pass. Like, you got to expect it and go. And he got it. It's just, I mean, what was that, 2 inches?
Yeah. Just kept running away from him.
We've got some dancing moms in the upper deck. I believe the beverages flowing freely at the in-between party. Oh, as Evans tries to fire one. Stepped in front of Kelly, but just fanned on the shot is Kaminsky. Takes it away. McElmurray around. Here's Ofterhide. Now McElmurray. He leaves it for Kaminsky. He'll collide with Kelly. Up the wall looking for a breakout. It'll be a shot from the point. Rimmed around, and there's the glove. Preston Clutter in the game for Fegan, and he flashes leather. And we'll have a defensive zone faceoff. Face off, back to the point, shot off of Julius in front with the block. And it's played up by Hartman. Here's Paris. Off of Adams. Adams goes charging at it, couldn't quite get control. Trubiano with it. He'll be battled with by Hartman. Hartman will come away with it, trying for McFall. Slavic turning up. Adams comes away with it, but there's the Penguins. It's Paris and Hartman. Caesars counters. Now McFall in his own. Over to Paris. Potential 2-on-1. Across for Hartman, and Sippets gets it with the stick, but Paris stays right with it.
Take it right in there.
Driving in front once, twice. The puck still loose in front as McFall digs for it. It's underneath the defenseman.
I think Hartman came in and fell on it.
Is it under Hartman? I couldn't see Hartman underneath Slavic. Good scoring chance there with 33 seconds left. Penguins trailing by a 4 spot. Looks like in the pick game, Phil Jurkovic, the Pittsburgh product, coming back to his hometown team, a Pine Richland kid, being interviewed on the sideline, so he may be done for the day. As out comes Caesars. It's Thompson with a heavy shot off the outside of the iron. Winding up his star, chopping at it. It'll be picked off by Caesars and controlled at center. Into the Caesar end. It'll be under the pressure of Dylan Hartman as it's rimmed around. McFall reaching for it, couldn't gather it in. Up comes Thompson. Thompson with Tanguay as he winds, fires, kept out by Clutter as the horn sounds. That'll be the end of period number 2. And I'm going to take a break here, be back for the 3rd period live from Buffalo. Back in action here for third period as Filiaggi darts in. Defended to the outside, a wedge one towards the cage. It'll go miss high and wide, but the Penguins will control here. Down for Filiaggi. Pokes it by for looking for Schub. Here is Ofterhide with it. Ofterhide up for Filiaggi. He'll loft it in, and the Penguins look for a line change. Good, quick first shift here. It's sent all the way up for Kelly. Kelly darts in. Disrupted on the play as here comes Julius. He's looking for his partner, Merlot, joining the rush. Penguins do need to activate those defense. I like that. As Merlot chops it in. Carter up on the forecheck. That forecheck forces a potential turnover here. Montgomery sends it across the zone. We picked up by Caesars and back out. There's Merlot again joining the rush. And back comes Caesars. A potential 3-on-1. Armstrong and Carter on the back checks as they slide it all the way through the crease. Heavy blast coming from Sippets that's blocked. And there is Clutter flashing leather again. Defensive zone face-off coming. Harris over the dot. Evans pointing out a different formation here. It looks like they were trying to get Tanguay free for a shot. It'll be Hare instead. Clutter gets it with the pads. Evans has to be paying attention there. As we get a whistle.
Yeah, we're all a little like that right now. A little reaching and someone else do it. I'm not sure. Too far apart, a little sluggish.
They're going to bring the faceoff out of the zone. I guess the defense getting down in the scrum. Referee's trying to control things here. Bouncing puck off of Reel. And now off the cage of Starr on the dump-in attempt. Here's Reel, followed on by Paris. Paris will drive in.
There it is.
For Evans, back to Reel, and he just misses him.
We've just been out of reach on our chances a bunch of times here today.
Yeah.
Oh, what a keep it.
Lella keeps it. Now Reel. Over for Paris, a one-time blast off the side of the cage. As it'll be lofted in off of Clutter, picked up by Starr. Starr around for Villela. Back for Starr. Up ice for Reel. Couldn't quite control it. Thompson will for Caesars. It'll elude the stick of Villela. In comes Caesars on a 2-on-1. Great play there by Starr. Now Paris deep in his own end. Tried to feed it across for Reel. Doesn't get out. Danger here for the Penguins is Caesars forcing a couple turnovers before they get clear of the zone. That shot skips wide of the cage. Played in front and off a body. As Carver will hustle back to it. For Caesars, Pens will get a needed line change there. 5 new boys in black as Ofterhide swipes it away. Good job spinning off of that check. And Filiaggi will dig. He'll come out to Carver at the point. Here's Thompson with a shot that sails wide. A reverse hit there on Hartman as Filiaggi just barrels out of the zone. Good job there. Following on McFall. Here's Filiaggi, turning with it. He'll dart in. He's lined up by Carver and takes a bump. McFall will deliver a gift back to Mr. Carver. As Ofterhide finds Hartman. Hartman looking for Filiaggi, that's picked off. Here comes Caesars down the wing. A backside feed.
Ooh.
What a great defensive play there by Julius to disrupt that.
He was coming off the bench and had to hustle to get back into that play.
You want that? I love seeing that. Here comes McFall again. Doesn't gain red, so it'll be icing. 10:27 to go, third period. Faceoff will come all the way back in the Pens end. It'll be McElmurray to take the faceoff. He's asked to leave, so Gostick will step in. Faceoff won by Caesars. They'll hold it in here. Trying to set up Slavic for a blast. He's tag teamed along the wall, but Caesars comes away with it. Danger to. There's a wind and fire clutter there. Rebound sits in the crease. He's able to get on top of it as he falls back and get a whistle with 10:10 to play. Penguins kind of, I don't want to say holding on because they're down 4-0, but
Yeah, they're just surviving right now a little bit.
and this will be the matchup again tomorrow morning, apparently. Getting word from team manager Brian Carter. So tomorrow morning, look for these two teams to go at it again. They'll come off of the glove of Shub and end up underneath Clutter again. McElmurray on the faceoff, won by Caesars. Here's Slavic. Pinned against the boards by McElmurray. Here's Merlot with it behind. He'll reverse for Julius. Sent across and off the stick of Adams. Gostick able to get control and gain the zone. Looking to find McElmurray driving the net. He's tied up on the play. It'll be Shub in the corner. He backs into it. As it's dug out by Caesars, kept in by Merlot. Pressured by the Penguin forecheck. Caesars regroups, gets control, and comes through center. Slavic to the outside. Shoots one high, looking to catch Clutter off guard there. Clutter able to keep it out. Here comes Gostick. Gostick loses the puck as he'll fire it across the Star as he regains it. Winding and firing his Star. He finds the logo. Offensive zone draw coming. It'll be Parrish, Armstrong, and Carter. Star and Villela. Here's Kessler, winding through center. Poked away by Star, but right to Swanson, who drives one in. Clutter able to get the glove on that. We get another stop and play. I feel like there's been a ton of whistles here.
Oh, it's just been dragging. This game's going on the 5th hour.
As there's a puck off the skate of Armstrong. Here comes Parrish between the wickets. He'll look, he'll wind, he'll fire, and find leather. First good Penguin chance in a while. They're coming again from Parrish, who's showing that size, speed, and strength.
Wasn't anything pretty other than just getting your legs going in transition.
Parrish will poke it forward and go get it. Here's Here's Starr with a blast from the point that misses by about a car length. As out comes Caesars. Good defensive play there by Villela. Out comes Paris again. Has it knocked away, but following on in support Carter. Brody Carter in on what will be an offside play as Paris had gained the zone on the left. Dumped in by the Penguins. As Starr comes away with it, he'll weave through. Jake Starr still possesses here. Forced to the outside. He gets to the half wall to be taken over by Caesars. As Tanguay will play it with a high stick, so the faceoff will come in their end.
I got not much to talk about right now. Bear, sorry about that, buddy.
It'll be Paris to take the faceoff. Shuby coming out. Gostick with a heavy blast, just misses. comes Caesars through center. Defended by Ofterhide. Fanning on it, Kessler. Ofterhide able to get it out to center. Out comes Paris. It'll be picked up by Trupiano, and it'll be a slashing call on Kessler. His third penalty of the game.
I didn't see what happened.
It was behind the play when he
tripped
fanned
off
on
their
it,
eye, it looked like.
yeah, and then whacked off their eye. And that'll get you the gate late in a game like this. Here's Kaminsky slapping it in, can't control. Ofterhide communicating with him again to get the puck. Here's Ofterhide with it, back for Kaminsky. Power play unit here is Gostick, Paris, and Shub. Paris twists and turn with it. All the way across for a one-timer by Gostick. Puck's loose. But the whistle blows. We've had that at our end a couple times, so.
Yep. Good job by Paris to drive the puck in and elude some traffic down low.
Yeah, Gostick with that heavy blast. After the Paris setup there. And Caesars has too many men. They'll take one off here. Rylan Ofterhide able to make that count.
We are running the clock too, so.
Oh yeah, it's 6-goal differential.
Thank God.
As Paris comes away with it. Winding firing. Kicked out. Here's Shuby to it. Sent across Kaminsky. Down low for Paris. Stopping and starting. Paris drives in, looking off the iron. Gostick will force it in. Now Shub, there's Paris on the doorstep. And I think that's 4 on the weekend for Big 2-4.
Yeah, it is. He's making a lot happen there.
With about 8 to 10 left on the man advantage, the Penguins will strike and make it 6-1. Liagi to take the face-off. Won by Caesars. Armstrong right into play takeaway. He forces it wide to the cage. Filiaggi will get there. He'll dart to the middle. Has it knocked away. Merlot with a shot down low. Cut off. Here's Filiaggi in the corner. Caesars will ice it here. Oh, no icing. He gets up on end and rolls towards Clutter. Low up for Carter. Carter missed it, but Filiaggi will tap it back to him. Caesars takes it away and dumps it in. It's out of the box for Caesars. As out comes Filiaggi. They'll drive to the outside. Ducks under a check from Knight. As there's Armstrong putting the shoulder into a Caesars defender. Thompson will come through center as Villela Julius able to take it away and play it to Star. Julius back for Star again. Star to Carter. Carter up off the wall. He's looking for Armstrong roaming around at center. Hare. Sending it across as he's bumped by Armstrong. Here comes Caesars through the middle. Defended by the Pens. As they'll come out, here's Evans with speed down the wing, challenging the defender. Can he get in front? He will!
Wow.
And he snipes one into the upper corner, 43. Cameron Evans with a bottle rocket, making it 6-2 with 2:32 to play.
He had another gear there as he got the puck from down low.
It was like ludicrous speed. Go!
Yeah, he just went crazy. And
He's gone plaid.
And a great shot there as well. Just quick little pop laser beam, short side, high.
As they'll say onside. That's not onside,
yeah, no,
but
no.
nonetheless, Star gets bumped. It's rimmed up to the point. Sivits with it. Elmery spinning. Out comes Star. Looking for real. Just has it go off of his stick. The goaltender comes out to play it. Sivits pressured by Evans. Montgomery gets it in front. There's Evans with the rebound. Sends it just wide. Elmery again with a shot towards the cage. Trubiano and Evans come together as Caesars will rim it around behind. Here's a breakout all the way up through center. Defended by Stars. It's tossed into the middle. Nice stick there by Villela. Here's Evans. Looking, he's got Paris. In, all alone, one forehand, backhand, and he taps it in. What a feed by Evans and a better move by Paris to cut the lead to 6-3. Where was this earlier?
Well, they were taking a pregame nap that they hadn't come out of. It was obvious.
Evans able to find Paris fresh on the ice off the bench. Here's Caesars dumping it in again, this time on Clutter, who gloves it. He'll set it up for Kaminsky. Kaminsky will leave it for Ofterheide. Ofterheide will rim it around for McFall. He chops at it, can't get control. On comes Kaminsky. Kaminsky up for Hartman. He eludes a check as it's dumped in. McFall gets to it. Now Paris in front for Hartman, has it taken away. Here comes Caesars. Thompson just explodes up the ice. And Clutter there to kick it away. Caesars back on the puck, though. Into the middle as Hartman takes it away. McFall now to the outside. He's hooked on the play. He'll force it to the middle. We'll get a whistle, 35.4 to go. And we get a penalty coming to 19 Slavic. Will get called for the high stick. As in the football game, Pitt has taken a 44-0 lead with a pending extra point on a pass by backup quarterback and transfer. I think it's Villeneuve from about midfield. Big play for the Panthers. As it's lofted all the way to center, it'll be picked up by Julius in the Penguins' end. Ooh, has it taken away? Trying to go like a shot between the legs. That was a tricky play. Here's Filiaggi with it. Now Shub. He's cross-checked from behind him of another penalty. This one on a cross-check on Trupiano. Penguins have a brief 5-on-3 here for the 16 remaining seconds in this game. They see him get Parrish back out there. He's been a man among boys this weekend. Looks like it'll be Gostick with Shub and Filiaggi. Shub battling in the corner. Trying to dislodge it. He will rim it back to the point. Julius keeps it. 6 left. He'll go over to Merlot. Merlot in front. Couldn't get hard shot off. And that'll end this one. A 6-3 victory for Little Caesars in the 4th game of the Buffalo Invitational. So we'll be back at it in the either 8:30 or 8:45 tomorrow morning, Colby.
It'll be an early one.
Against this same Caesars team, I believe.
We're gonna have to get to bed. We look sluggish. We look tired. We look slow. We couldn't get the pucks. We're too far apart. So we drop our first game in regulation here, and it's back to the drawing board and try to regroup now.
Line up and get some handshakes. We'll see you tomorrow morning here on City TV. Remember, click subscribe. From cameraman Chris Merlot, producer Nick Paris, color commentator Colby Armstrong, and play-by-play Jeremy Evans. We thank you for joining us.